Are you under 18 and planning to travel outside the country with your family? If you answered yes, you need to make sure you have a valid passport. Aside from identity verification, passports are required for international travel. A passport comes in two forms, a passport book and a passport card. The most significant difference between the two is the method of travel where you can use each. Passport books can be used for all entry methods into an international country. Doesn't matter if it's air, land, or sea, while passport cards can only be used while you're traveling through land or a sea border. Typically contains the bearer's photo, name, birth date, birthplace, date of issuance, expiration date, passport number, and signature. Can minors apply for passports on their own? Generally, State Department prevents the issuance of U.S. passports to children without the consent of both parents. But if you are between the ages of 16 and 17 and plan to get a passport by yourself, you may apply for one yourself if you can present your current identification document, ID. However, you're going to have to show a photocopy of the ID of your legal parent or guardian, along with a notarized statement showing they are aware that you are receiving a passport and they give you permission to do so. So if you pass these requirements and you're applying for yourself, follow these steps. Step 1, download the form DS-11 from the website travel.state.gov. You can fill it out online and print it afterwards. But if you have good handwriting, you can print out the form and manually fill it out. You must provide a social security number if you have been issued one. Otherwise, submit a statement signed and dated that includes the phrase, I declare under the penalty of perjury and the laws of the United States of America that the following is true and correct. I have never been issued a social security number by the Social Security Administration. Step 2, prepare your supporting documents. These should all be original or certified copies. Digital evidence is not accepted. Make sure you have clear photocopies ready of these documents. Proof of U.S. citizenship, your U.S. birth certificate, consular report or birth abroad, or certification of birth, certificate of naturalization, certificate of citizenship, proof of parental awareness. So you're not going to need all of these, but you need proof of U.S. citizenship. One of those is your birth certificate, or maybe you were born outside the United States, consular report or certificate of birth. Maybe you've been naturalized, so your birth certificate, you were not born in the United States, so your birth certificate doesn't help prove U.S. status, so certificate of naturalization. Or certificate of citizenship, if you acquired your citizenship or derived your citizenship from your parents. Well, then like a certificate of naturalization, that would be your proof of U.S. citizenship. And if you're a minor, you need proof that your parents approve of you to get a passport. Present any of the following IDs, identifications, but be ready to present a clear photocopy of the front and back of each. You could use an in-state, fully valid driver's license or enhanced driver's license with photo, a certificate of naturalization, a certificate of citizenship, government employee ID, so city, county, state, or federal government, U.S. military or military dependent ID, a current valid foreign passport, matricula consular, which is a Mexican consular ID, commonly used by a parent of a U.S. citizen child applicant, U.S. permanent resident green card, commonly used by parents of U.S. citizen children who are applying. Trusted traveler IDs, including valid global entry, FAST, Sentry, and Nexus cards. Enhanced tribal cards and Native American tribal photo IDs. Other acceptable documents are in-state fully valid learner's permit with photo, or in-state fully valid non-driver's ID with photo, basically a residence card, not a green card, just that you reside in that state, or 3, temporary driver's license with a photo. You also need to provide a 2x2 inch colored photo taken in the last 6 months without filters and sunglasses, with a white or off-white background, but don't attach it to the form. That has to be a passport style photo. Step 3, calculate your passport fees. Passport application fees are $30 for the passport card and $130 for the passport book. Payment must be settled through check only, payable to the U.S. Department of State. You cannot pay in cash or through a credit card, so bring a check. Step 4, submit your completed application and documents in person at a passport acceptance facility. You should call the acceptance facility ahead of time to verify their hours, acceptable forms of payment, and appointment requirements. Step 5, Check your application status online. Processing times take between 8 to 11 weeks. Your passport and the supporting documents will be delivered to you by mail. There is not much difference between the passport application process for children below 16 years of age, except for the following. They must apply for a passport in person with at least one parent, generally with two. Parents or guardians should show proof of parental relationship with the child. They should also present identification documents, and passport application fees are also lower. $15 for the passport card and $100 for the passport book. There you have it. Passport applications may seem overwhelming, but getting your passport unlocks many adventures ahead. Please consider subscribing to the channel and checking out our other videos if you found this video helpful. If you're outside the US but want to travel and fly into the US, please make sure to leave your comment below or call our office to visit Andresmejerlaw to help you explore your options. If you learn a lot from this video, feel free to like and share it. And if you have any ideas for future videos, let me know in the comments below. Until next time, stay healthy, be safe. Hey, did you like the video? I invite you to watch another video where I share more tips on how to protect your reputation as an immigrant. Until next time.